Hey everyone, and welcome to group break number 97. Today we have another fun mixer featuring a singleton of the cup and then some variety of 1920 and 2021 products. We got 1920 Ice Hobby and Series 2 Retail with obviously the cup. And then for 2020-2021 we have Series 1 Retail, OPG Hobby, MVP Hobby, and then 2 Artifacts Hobbies. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Nice balance between the years here. And so, yeah, good luck everyone. And let's get right into the team randoms. Again, next week's going to be Group Break 100, so looking forward to that. And thank you everyone who purchased a spot or who has ever jumped in a break. It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully you just have fun, with the breaks and stuff. So let's go ahead and I need to go ahead and get random.org up here, and we'll do 3 times on the names and 3 times on the teams. Good luck, everyone. Once, twice, and thrice. And again, at any point, if I ever mispronounce your name or you want your name something else to match, like either your Twitch name or something like that, just leave it in your order notes, like your Twitch name, or if I mispronounce it and you're in chat or on YouTube, just please let me know so I can get your name right. But yeah, that was 3 times on the names. Wait for it to paste in. 3 times on the teams. Here we go. Once, twice. I didn't click it. There we go. 3 times. Pittsburgh on the bottom. Montreal on top. Let's see. Next year there's going to be 32 teams. That's going to be fun. Anyways, here we go. Good luck. Shane, you got the Habs. Mark, you've got Anaheim. JK Johnny with the Oilers. Ryan Ohashi, you've got the Colorado Avalanche. Shane with the Flyers. Philip with the Detroit Red Wings. Patrick, that's Shane Willier with the Flyers. Philip, you've got the Red Wings. Patrick with the Vegas Golden Knights. Shane Charlton with the Ottawa Senators. Juggendeep, you've got Chicago. That's a pretty solid team between the years. Kevin with Tampa. Ben with the Yotes. Rocky with the St. Louis Blues. Chris, you've got the Canucks. Victoria with the Sharks. Robert with the Devils. Mark, you've got the Minnesota Wild. Michael with the Nashville Predators. Christopher with the Buffalo Sabres. Morgan with the Washington Capitals. Dante with the Calgary Flames. Gemma with the Florida Panthers. Peter with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Nolan with the Columbus Blue Jackets. William with the New York Islanders. Kevin, you've got the Rangers. Brian with the Dallas Stars. Dave with the Winnipeg Jets. Robert with the LA Kings. Victoria with the Carolina Hurricanes. Adam with the Bruins. And Fotis with the Penguins. Alright, now we'll get those swapped over. Mark, you wouldn't be trading Minnesota next week in Series 2, that's for sure. 1 week early for that, eh? I'm that's like literally the main reason why I'm excited for Series 2 is because no one is going to complain about having Minnesota in that. Like, everyone's going to want to have the Minnesotas. So, yeah. Save as TeamView final PNG NHL replace. Honestly, Columbus is a pretty solid team too. Yeah. But yeah, Columbus is a solid team between all the products, really. I mean, 2021 you have Foodie at least, and then 1920 you've just got so many rookies, and like Merzlikins being a young gun in Series 2, and just quantity wise they're solid. Hey, I mean, you could get Kaapo Kähkönen and stuff, and he's actually trending upwards. So let's switch over to TeamView. There we go. Oh, that did not update properly. Hang on, that is basketball. For whatever reason, sometimes this just doesn't update when I change it. NHL TeamView. That's the right one. There we go. Alright. But yeah, honestly, like, Wednesday's break was pretty funny because I think the best team in the break ended up being, I want to say, like, Florida was really good because they got the Barkov RPA and or not RPA, the Barkov auto. Like, they got Barkov autos out of both boxes of ice. Yeah. I don't see anyone with the trades, so I think we're just going to go ahead and get started. We've had one trade so far in the group break history, but where are rookie redimp? There we go. Blues for Columbus. You'll ride it out? Okay. That's actually, yeah, that's a trade. I mean, you're just hoping to hit high roll with some of the better blues. But, all right. Let's tilt this light this way a little bit. And let's start off with, we'll start off with MVP. MVP delivered last break, by the way. We hit the Seth Jones out of 5, the Tyler Benson. Like, again, if the Tyler Benson was, like, if there is a good holdover rookie, like, that could have been, you know, the top holdover rookie, which could have been, you know, Kaprizov, because he might have been over in time type of thing, or, you know, stuff like that. So, could have been a massive hit. I mean, it's still solid, though. But Benson out of 25, the Crosby variation, like, is a really, really solid box. And, like, you just never know sometimes. Sometimes it's, like, the lower-end boxes that just pull that consistency and get the nice cards. And so, yeah, here we go. And bit of a sleeper product, I think. I think, like, over the next few years, MVP might, if they continue the card quality that, like, this year's is, like, the cards are really, really nice. The stock is very premium. Like, this is Series 1, like, premium. Or better than Series 1 feel. Nizov rookie for the Sharks, and high speed of Taylor Hall for the Yotes. But yeah, like, it's just, I really wish Series 1 was printed on those cards. They just have such a better feel to them. I don't know, it just feels like they're printed on a, like, more, I wouldn't say premium, but no, it really is what it feels like. So, Crosby high number, short print for the Penguins. And, well, we hit the Crosby mirror variation. Today we hit the Ovechkin mirror variation. So there we go. Capitals on the board with our first little photo variation. Again, little things. The little things in the breaks can sometimes add up. But we'll get at least our MVP hit out of the way. Or nice one. So, but if you're new to MVP or like hockey in general, or hockey card collecting or stuff like that, MVP is definitely a lower end product. It's more geared towards younger collectors. But the set itself is really fun to put together. There, like, every box you get generally 2 to 3 numbered cards. You have some cards out of 5, some cards out of 25, some higher numbered cards. You have the puzzle back, so a little bit of everything in it. But Konechny puzzle back for the Flyers. You've got you've got short print bases. You've got you've got variations galore, and they're really easy to pick out. So it's a fun set, especially if you know someone new to collecting or someone who just wants something fun to open up. I definitely recommend it. So, hey, Caden, play. Next up, silver scripts of Zadina for the Red Wings. And it's never going to carry the most value over time, but there are still some really tough hits in it. There's the rookie redemptions, which generally do decent. You've got when it's the start of a rookie crop and there's a good holdover crop, like next year's probably going to be pretty solid, actually. Lindholm for the Ducks on the puzzle bag, and Liljegren top prospects retro 3 stars for the Leafs. Because it looks like, right now it looks like Drysdale and Zegras will be holdovers, but we'll see if they sneak into any of this year's calendar years. But like, it's your first kind of real chance at those rookie cards too. So Anthony Angelo on the rookie for the Penguins. But yeah, fun set. Again, you'd be shocked at like how many $1, $2, $3 cards come out of it. And it's just, over time, the value of the product and everything really just is fun. Bratt for the Devils on the puzzle back, and Kucherov on the mirror. And again, the silver scripts of the stars generally sell pretty well. If you hit a super scripts or something like that of them, like, they do generally pretty well. So pretty fun product overall. Bodam for the Hawks and Panarin for the Rangers. But yeah, that is my MVP rant of the night. I will say it every single break. It is actually one of the more nicer products to open up this year. I feel like. Benson Silver Scripts rookie for the Oilers, and MVP top prospects, colors and contours of Josh Norris for the Senators. Nice one there to 250. Again, like if you pulled this out of Series 2 or Series 1 as like an insert, you'd be like, well, that's a pretty cool card. It looks cool. I just love the foiling on it. So next up, Benson rookie for the Oilers and Mantha Silver Scripts for the Red Wings. But yeah, you normally get, I'd say generally 2 cards out of 250 and then sometimes a bonus one to less than that. But Drew Ryan Silver Scripts for the Habs. So, and then OPG, same thing with OPG where it's about the variations and you know, your first chances at rookies and stuff like that. Ooh, we got a Silver Scripts here, or Super Scripts, sorry, of Drew Doughty to 25 for the LA Kings. Doughty on the Super Scripts to 25 for the Kings. And Kreider for the Rangers on the puzzle back. Again, like a Doughty out of 25. Like, if you got that in a hobby box of Series 1, you'd be, you know, hey, I got a low-numbered card out of a really good player. And you'd be, like, happy. It's kind of funny. Shifley for the Jets on the Silver Scripts and Fleury for Vegas on the Retro. The set just does a really good, like, it's a really fun product because they do a good job of mixing up, like, what you can get out of a pack and a box, but it's still, like, consistent. So, yeah. Price for the Habs on the base short print. It's fun. I love it. And then, again, MVP, I think the biggest hits out of OPG this year are those 3D rookies. I really, really like those. Quinn Hughes short print for the Canucks. Those are honestly, like, some of my favorite cards of the year. We hit one in our very first box, I think. We hit that in, like, the McKinnon Gold from OPG Platinum preview. It was nuts. Voracek on the Silver Scripts for the Flyers, and Marchand Mirror for the Bruins. There we go. So yeah, we'll dive into OPG next. We'll go 2020-2021 Series 1, and then Series 2, and then Ice, then Artifacts, then the Cup. Panarin short print for the Rangers. Yeah, hopefully everyone had a good week. I mean, Canucks are playing right now. I think they were down 1-0 when I checked, so hopefully they don't lose by like 10 goals to Montreal again. But Bellows for the Islanders on the rookie, and Holtby for the Capitals on the retro. Couple packs to go. Solid box. Schmidt for Vegas on the puzzle back. And base on the rest. And it's really easy to pick out the variations because they're fairly obvious to like point them out, and like if they're actual base variation, they'll say down in the bottom too. So I like the way they did that. Keegan Kolesar for the Vegas Golden Knights on the rookie. So not a bad box. I mean, again, Doughty out of 25, Norris rookie to 250, Ovechkin mirror variation. Like, you know, that's solid. Arguably the top holdover rookie. Base box is full. Well, that's a predicament. All right, Ovechkin, you had your time in the spotlight. Get you stacked up there. Let's head over to OPG now. Canucks up 2-1. Ooh, nice. Pearson's out long term, it looks like. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the team next year. It's going to be a tough situation. With Demko playing this well, the cap just keeps getting tighter and tighter. I mean, it's a good thing he's playing really well because, you know, they needed the good goaltending, but... All right, OPC time. Everyone's favorite plastic packs. And by everyone's favorite, I mean my literal arch nemesis. Let me just get the base variation checklist up for this, because they are tough to pick out. Tougher. And I did some research into the photo variations and stuff, and like some of them do sell well. If you're patient, you'll obviously get a little bit more for them, and it has to be like generally the stars, but yeah, like some of the variations will sell pretty well from OPC. So if we get one, I will make sure to point it out. Mainly it's like the rookie year variations and the black and white test proofs and stuff like that, the harder ones to get. So but here we go. Clayton Keller on the retro for the Yotes. Rookie of Chibisov for the Jets. Ben Hutton in a Kings uniform just looks so weird. Just not used to it. There we go. We haven't pulled a patch in a while, to be honest, from OPC. Zadina retro for the Red Wings. Leafs checklist for the Leafs. I think my favorite fun fact about OPC this year is that they actually leaked that the Ottawa Senators were going back to their 2D logo. No one really caught it until the Senators announced it, which was really funny. So, Bergeron retro for the Bruins, and Gaudreau red for the Flames, and Turcoff for the Blue Jackets on the rookie. Actually, we haven't pulled a Platinum preview card in a while either. It seemed like they were one per box, but Sagan Tallboys for the Stars, Murphy retro for Chicago, Dano blue for the Habs, and then Colasar for Vegas, numbered 9 of 150, or 9 of 100, sorry. 9 of 100 on the Colasar. That's a guy. That card's got some chipping on the top. The borders on these cards never really hold super well, so. But yeah, he plays a lot of NHL. At least he did when I was there, so. Played some ESHL against, I think it's him, Adam Brooks, and a couple other WHLers before. It's kind of funny. Good time. Robert, not much. Blank backs are extremely hard to pull. There's no stated odds for them, but they are really tough. Like print runs, probably I would say 10 at the most on them. Like maybe 20, but like 10 ideally. Messier retro for the Rangers, or yeah. Anyways, Jumbo Joe for the Sharks. But yeah. Jargon Deep, they're really, 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 really tough to pull. And I'm hoping I'm getting your name right, so. But yeah. I think we pulled one Series 2 blank back of Cale Fleury last year in breaks. And that's Series 2, which they're arguably slightly tougher there, but Chronic for the Red Wings. And then Brodeur for the Devils. So. They're really tough, but you got to look out for them because, again, if you get the right player and you hit the right collector, like they're pretty sought after. And they're really cool cards. If you've never seen a blank back, they're just kind of like a cool little thing. So I like that they do the Easter eggs to kind of the heritage of the products and stuff. Foligno for the Blue Jackets on the blue, and Clifford on the retro for the Leafs. But yeah, pretty good, pretty decent start, I would say. And we've hit 2 rookies numbered, which is good. We've hit the Ovechkin mirror variation, the Doughty to 25. So from our low-end products, they are definitely delivering. Lundqvist for the Rangers. I don't think that's a short print on the tall boy. I know there are some that are shorter print, but it's 45 or 37 and up that they're shorter printed. The checklist is so massive to scroll back up to the top. It's kind of funny. Frolik for the Sabres. On the retro, Pietrangelo to a Clubs for the Blues, and team checklist of Vegas. my name is Tyler. My social stuff is Flopfish or the Flopfish. So if you ever see anything, that's who I am. But yeah, my name's Tyler. Go by Tyler, Flop, whatever. Special call for the Hurricanes on the retro. Clefbaum for the Oilers. So yeah, I am grew up and kind of lived pretty much in the Vancouver area, Maple Ridge, for my entire life, except 4 years I was at university in St. Catharines, so in Ontario. Getzlaff for the Ducks on the retro. Draisaitl league leaders for the Oilers. So, but yeah. Next up, Seth Jones on the Tall Boys, Hedman on the retro, and Bork on the Legends. I don't know why I flipped that over. I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I miss the Ontario snow. It was definitely fun running around in the snow, not having that much of it. We got Maroon for the Bolts, Gurrianov to 100, 41 of 100, almost jersey number, close. For the Stars, Shesterkin retro for the Rangers, and Lundqvist for the Rangers on the Queen of Diamonds. I don't know if you have. I mainly just go in there to drop off and pick up breaks and stuff. I'm not in there a ton on a day-to-day basis, so. Ooh, we do have a patch. All right, we'll save that. We'll save that till the end. Some of the patches in this stuff, by the way, can be bonkers. I opened a box of 14-15 OPG. I think it was either 14-15 or 13-14 a while ago, and I got like the rare. I think it was it the Sabres rare cartoon had one, and it sold for a lot more. Short print tall boy, Lucas Carlson's for Chicago, and Zuccarello on the retro for the Wild, and Lundqvist on the season highlights for the Rangers. So, depending on what patch it is, those can actually do pretty well. The team ones are the ones, like the team cartoon ones that are really tough to hit are the ones you want to get, or the rookie, sometimes they do marquee rookies in them. So, Carlson for the Capitals, geeky rookie for the Hurricanes. So, a few packs to go here. We got a patch coming, so that's exciting. I probably would have rather had a 3D rookie, but we'll see what the patch is. And still can't rule out a 3D rookie either. Carlson for the Capitals. And Mark Stone on the retro for Vegas. Martin Kaut blue rookie for the Avs. Next pack. There we go. I will say I do hope next year that they improve their packs and not make them this plastic stuff. Jimmy Vesey, pictured as a Sabre, played for the Leafs. Ooh, we do have a platinum preview card. Josh, that's a rookie. Josh Norris, OPG Platinum, I guess, technically a rookie for the Senators. I didn't know they did rookies. That's a preview. So that's really cool. Lucas Carlson for Chicago on the retro rookie, and team checklist of the Flyers for the Flyers. Oh yeah, everything is, there's definitely parts to the break where some of this is just it can add extra value for certain teams, or you can hit cool cards. I mean, the Norris, again, this is technically a rookie card. It's a preview, but it's weird that they didn't put marquee rookie on it, but that's what the base of this year's platinum will look like. So that just got announced, I want to say earlier this week, or last week, so no actual release date. I feel like all on-card products are going to come at a later date this year just because of everything going on, which makes sense. So, Brian Rust for the Penguins on the retro. Thornton 5 of Hearts for the Sharks, and Bobby Hull for the Chicago Blackhawks on the Legends. And here you go. We'll go to the back. TJ Brody retro for the Flames. And we got a blue of Jamie Benn for the Stars. And for the New York Islanders, Jennings Trophy winner of Robert Leonard. Nice little manufactured patch. So, yeah, not a real patch, but they still look like decent. It's just one of those like cool little fun cards to kind of have around. Oh yeah, they're 130. They're 120 points actually. I keep on forgetting about that. But yeah, that Norris is a nice card. I actually really like that Norris. It's just a fun card. I'm shocked he's not. I'm shocked they didn't list it as a marquee rookie, to be honest. Okay. Well, now it's time for Series 1. Let's see what we can get out of this. Yeah, so far so good. I mean, again, patch is always a good thing. I need to move the base out of the way. We'll switch to team viewer while I do this. But patch is solid. The Norris, I think, is like solid. I don't know what market value on that is because honestly, I didn't think they did rookies for the preview. I thought they mainly did. I was gonna look up the patch on the Jennings. So yeah, those are 1 in 937 hobby packs. So they're tough to hit the patches. Yeah, Josh Norris is the only rookie on that list too. So yeah. Anyways, cool stuff. Again, I think Platinum's gonna look really nice this year. I love the I think they're calling them the Cosmic Parallels. Those will be really nice. I hope they bring back Pond Hockeys from last year and make them like a little more common, but not. Imagine if they're that rare, that'd be cool. We just never pulled one. Maybe we'll pull one next week. Alright, box empty. Yeah, I'd say for our first 2 boxes there, I think we did above average in both of them, which is good. Hopefully that's a sign for the break to come. And if you're new to how we break just retail Series 1 and Series 2 around here, we open up all the packs first, especially if it's our like second or third or fourth time through the product, and then just kind of, so we rip open like half the packs, stack them, and then go through half the stack, and then from there we get back to we rip open the other half of the packs. It's just a better flow, allows me to carry a conversation better than, you know, kind of going back and forth between hits and packs. And yeah, and I feel like it's a slightly better viewing experience too, because you just get a couple minutes where, you know, like if you're watching hockey and stuff. Kevin, I mean, yeah, I think you got the Lightning, right? Yeah. Wait, and the Kevin, you got the Lightning and the Rangers. You got 2 good teams there. I mean, like, your odds of pulling a Young Gun are the same across, like, a specific Young Gun. No Young Guns are short printed. Like, base Young Guns, their print run is around, I think, just in hobby alone, you're looking at probably about 7,200 each Young Gun. So, and then you add retail and stuff. There's a lot of them, but at the same time, you know, they're hockey's most collected cards, so they'll always have value. Oh yeah, I mean, hey, if you're gonna ever have the Rangers in break, so this is probably the best overall mix to have them in. One of the best ones. That's our jersey card. Well, that's a canvas. All right, we'll just start here. And we'll start on the jersey card of Backstrom for the Capitals. I forgot to move that stack out of the way. Backstrom for the Capitals. And there's a lot of base packs normally. Joseph Wolf for the Leafs on the Young Guns. In Series 1 retail, Portraits of Barkov for the Panthers. I'll Huberdeau for the Panthers on the canvas. I'll switch back here. There we go. There's no French variations to look after. Foodie for Columbus. There we go. But yeah, no French variations, no like any. It's just kind of like your plain Series 1 set, which I like about retail. You kind of know what to love and expect about it, so. That's a lot of stuff without thing there. Evans for the Habs on the rookie portraits. Robertson for the Leafs on the Young Guns. And Yossi Canvas for the Predators. I'm just going to double check the stack here. Felt a little bit like there could have been a hit there. Nope, nothing there. Yeah, it'd be hard to like the Rangers as a Canucks fan. I definitely do agree there. All right, next stack. So, solid first half. Honestly, like, if you're going to hit a goalie prospect, Wool's not the worst. Robertson's one of the better young guns of the crop, and Foodie is probably in that, like, C tier of the crop, so not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, my actual Instagram, like, I don't use Instagram very often, actually. It's one of the weird things. It's, like, the one that I know is the most, like, my personal one, at least, is, like, I mainly use it to talk to my brother and stuff and share pictures of my cat. That's literally all I do with it. I think she's probably sitting on her special blanket right outside the door right now, if I have to guess. She got some nice whitefish and tuna pate before I started breaking cards. So that way she will hopefully not meow tonight when we're in the middle of the cup again. Oh, man. Just reading, like, some of the stuff that's come out about the Canucks lately, too, on how they had, like, twice they actually could have got Gretzky, and, like, one time the deal fell through because they rushed and Gretzky was like, no, essentially, and then the other time was just like, no, we can't afford him type of thing. So it's really funny because, like, prime Gretzky in Vancouver would have been nuts. All right. Ottinger for the Stars on the Young Guns. Bergeron for the Bruins on the portraits. Dazzlers of Crosby for the Penguins. Riley Canvas for the Leafs. Reduke for Vegas. First ever Vegas player. On the Young Guns. So one Young Gun left. Probably a canvas and a portrait. Something like that. Probably lots of base packs though at the start. Yep. Portraits of Petey for the Canucks. Josh Norris for the Senators. Nice little break. Nice little break for Ottawa. And Young Gun canvas of Ottinger for the Stars. And I think just base 10 to... Yep, that was everything. I will say this. I'm glad my team doesn't have... I think Brian Burke isn't the worst GM in the world, but I am also glad my team doesn't have him as a GM. I miss the days of Mike Gillis. Mike Gillis was a very good hockey mind. Like, a very good mind. He had his flaws, don't get me wrong, but, like, the way they maneuvered the salary cap and stuff was just crazy. And just the different approaches to hockey that I think, like, over the next decade or... it'll probably take, like, 2-3 years to see it kind of come to full fruition in hockey, but things like mindfulness rooms and stuff like that are going to be really important as the game kind of evolves, and making sure, like, your mental health is taken care of as much as your physical health. So, oh yeah, he could, like, his drafting wasn't great at all, but I mean, they were also fairly competitive during those years. You know, you look at his final draft. I mean, you have Horvat in the Schneider trade, and you have Shinkarik, who if Shinkarik's hip didn't go, I think he would have been fine, but his hip went, so I think he's fine as a GM, and I think you bring in, you know, someone more better at scouting. Like, I think the thing that I really think he's smart enough to realize is that he has his areas of weaknesses, and he has his areas of weaknesses, but I think he's one of the few GMs who's smart enough to be like, yeah, like, I'm actually weak in that area, so I need people to have that. And I think the mark of the best general managers out there, or the best team presidents, are the ones that you want to have one of the one of your you want to make sure everyone's doing and put in a position to succeed as best as they can. So for that, you just make sure hey, we bring in a good scout. So, but yeah, honestly, drafting's gonna be the one thing that yeah, oh yeah, for sure. You have to definitely try to make sure that you're landing more players on your roster than possible, and there are teams that are just better at it. But also, the best way to get more players on your roster is to accumulate draft picks. That's one of the reasons when you go back and look at Chicago, the reason why they were so successful so long is just because they drafted more than any other team. And it worked out well for them. You draft, you trade in your players that are kind of overvalued because they're playing with your stars, and you replenish those draft picks and just draft a lot, and you can be a competitive team for a long time in the Cap era. Eichel for the Sabres. McMichael for the Capitals on the Young Guns. Solid one there for Washington. But yeah, I think we're a few years away from a full-on scouting revolution, but Bailey for the Islanders. But I think we're kind of nearing that point. Okposo for the Sabres. And you look at all the teams that have struggled to come out of a rebuild. The main reason that they've struggled to come out of it is that they've struggled at drafting in the later rounds. The Canucks really aren't an exception to that. Benson for the Oilers. I mean, you've got Höglander as maybe the only major impact player. Carlson for the Capitals. Outside of that, and that includes a couple of top 6 or top 5 picks that they whiffed on. Patrick came for Chicago. But hey, I mean, not everyone's pick's going to be a home run. So, Velarde for the Kings. And pretty solid first half. I think, if everyone's touting that Benning's biggest strength is his drafting and stuff, I really wish that they would have gone more in on it. And I think he's fine. He's probably league average, but league average isn't good. If you're just a league average GM, that means you're gonna be 16th place out of 32 teams next year. Yeah, I mean, the thing with the Canucks is that they're Utica play. They don't have really anyone playing. And I mean, you look at DiPietro, just kind of wasting away on the taxi squad too. You got to feel for him because he wants playing time, right? It's got to be so tough to not be playing games to get better, especially when you're a goaltender. It's just little things like that. But yeah, I definitely think we'll see some. This year's draft will be really interesting. I really think you're gonna see some really smart teams like Carolina, Seattle. Seattle's got a really good management group already. I would say Seattle's probably a top 5 management group just based off of what I've seen and what I've heard, and yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. And, sometimes, in certain cases, you don't know when a player's best year is going to be. And, you look at Yakupov where, yeah, he flamed out, but, he was fine for his first couple seasons. Baudin for Chicago. And, those were his most productive years. And I think a lot of times, teams run into the problem of waiting too long on their prospects almost. McDavid for the Oilers. At some point, you've got to give them game action to see what they can do. Zagadulin for the Flames. So. Oh, yeah. I hope they sort out the DiPietro situation, though. Zadina for the Red Wings. Yeah, DiPietro's never really been put in a good position to kind of succeed in the franchise throughout his entire career. So, it's frustrating to see. Geeky for the Hurricanes. I just, you just want to see a player thrive. And Velarde for the Kings, it's just tough when you're not playing games. Blackwood for the Devils. But there is value to him being, with the team and stuff like that, but just not getting the game reps is frustrating probably for him too. Patch ready for Vegas, and that is the box. Yeah, I mean, everyone, if you get a player, it's one of those weird things too, where a lot of the times that people rip on players for, drafting and stuff like that, it's the high-end players, like the Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, for examples. It's a guy that you don't, is he the best goalie, was he equivalent to some of the best first overall picks? No. Is he still a heck of a good hockey player? Yeah. There are people that say he's a bust, but it's there's no way he's a bust. He's just not. It's okay that he's not McDavid. It's okay that he's not Crosby. It's okay that he's not Stamkos. He's still a really good hockey player. So. All right, next up. Oh yeah, and Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall was legitimately the best winger in the NHL for a good period of time. And again, that's a team, the Oilers, that they didn't draft well coming out of a rebuild. And sure, they hit on their top picks, but name an Oilers player picked outside the first 15, 20 picks that's playing on their team. There's really not many. Jack Hughes. I mean, Jack Hughes would be a canvas, so that'd be nice because it'd be a bonus Young Guns. Yeah. This year's draft, I think, from my friends that are very talented at the prospect analysis stuff, is not going to be strong. It's next year's draft is going to be real good, and the year after. Hey, people have willed the Quinn Hughes canvas into, Kara's definitely one of their better picks. But it's up until Höglander, you could make an argument that Gillis had a better second to the end drafting record because Kevin Connaughton was a useful NHL player for a while, which is really funny. Woo, nice. Congrats on that one, trailers. All right, here we go. Young Guns of David Gustafson for the Winnipeg Jets. There's going to be a lot more stuff. Kempe for the Kings on the canvas. Rookie materials of Elvis for Columbus. Let's get something to put on a stand here. Dobson for the Islanders on the portraits. Trevor Moore for the Leafs. I think that's a good sign with those two Young Guns, by the way. Focus for the Chicago Blackhawks on the retro. Gaudette was, but again, he's not, I don't know. He's fine, but he might not play as many games as Connaughton does. Nygaard for the Oilers. I think out of necessity he will in Vancouver, but woo, nice program of excellence canvas of Noah Dobson for the Islanders. It's one of those you could make the argument. Nice one here. Farabee for the Flyers. I will sleeve up Farabee. I think he's actually kind of bumped up. Bouchard was, I think, 10th overall, but yeah. Gaudette's, he's fine for a third liner, but, that's the same as being a good bottom pairing defenseman, Focus for the Devils on the rookie portraits. So, I love the hockey talk, by the way. Absolutely love it. Trouba for the Rangers on the blue. Gusev for the Devils. I'll switch over to Team Viewer here. But yeah, again, Gaudette's fine. But, the Canucks don't have a Sebastian Aho. They don't have a, Warren Foegele. They don't have a Vince Dunn. Players like that. Oh yeah, for a third round and lower, it's not bad. It's fine. It's just with how bad the Canucks were for that long to not really have a second round pick. Yeah, that's a good Gaudette argument. Is that he's probably a fourth liner on a really strong, definitely a bottom six that gets bumped up a little bit from time to time. But I like his game. There's definitely parts of this game that you like. He kind of fits Benning's mold of a player that he likes too, which is good. So, but yeah. Again, like if you're getting NHL value out of your draft picks, you're either if the players are bad and you're using them a lot, that means something else, or B, if the players are fine, like you're still getting value. So it's where you know your first round picks, your second round picks, stuff like that start to kind of break your back when you start missing on those. So all right, actually we'll get the stand up for Farabee here. You deserve the stand. Varlamov for the Islanders. Parasol for the Oilers. Crosby canvas for the Penguins. He has a program of excellence in this year's Series 2, 2020-2021 Series 2. Base pack. Jones for the Ducks. Yeah, Yamamoto is still a first rounder. Prohorkin for the Kings. This is normally Makar, right? With these guys? Kamano for these Stars. I think sometimes it's Merzlikins instead, or it might be Farabee instead. But sometimes Makar with Prohorkin. Wallstrom for the Islanders. Subban for the Devils. Davidson for the Senators. I think those might be all of our young guns. Bjorn fought for the Kings. We might have one, but I think that's all of them. Doc for Chicago. So that was Farabee instead of Makar, which, I mean, you know, you'd rather have Makar than Farabee unless you've got the Flyers in the break. Both good players. Yeah, I hope they give him a look. I mean, like, the downside to giving him a look is that if you give him a look and he does well, you've now got to protect him in the Seattle expansion draft. So that's a little wrinkle at play there. And plus getting him up, like you'd have to essentially call him up and he'd have to quarantine for 2 weeks. And so like the logistics behind him just getting called up are not great, but I do hope to see it. So, and I think it's unfortunate that the Canucks chose to have, I get why they chose to have Utica play in Utica, but also it would have been good for the team to have them playing in Canada, because then, you know, you wouldn't have to worry as much about DiPietro being too far away because you need the third string goalie. So, but fingers crossed, right? All right, so first box of Series 2. Not the best, not the worst. It's kind of okay. Got the rookie materials, which is a bonus hit. Program of excellence is a bonus. I mean, we hit Crosby in the canvas, which is always better than not hitting Crosby in the canvas. So, yeah, I hope we do see Coland. Rathbone as well would be nice to see. I mean, it'd be nice to see Quinn Hughes kind of shake the sophomore jitters a little bit. It'd be really nice to see him kind of get his game back. He just hasn't been the same. There's been a few times where I've noticed he oh yeah, they can definitely sign the journeyman for league minimum. I don't know why they haven't. If Buffalo can, Vancouver can. So Frost for the Flyers, nice one there on the young guns. Bobrovsky for the Panthers. That was a bad contract. That's the base pack, so no jersey card. Portraits of Marino for the Penguins. He was really good last year. Hey, there's Kapel Kakinen for the Wild. Honestly, pretty solid one. He's been doing really well for the Wild. Keep an eye on him. Heinola retro rookie for the Jets. Stanichka for the Bruins. Tays for Chicago. Is this another base pack? I think so. Yep, it looks like it. There's VC as a Sabre again. Sandin for the Leafs. Dobson for the Islanders. Lots of Dobson. Bergman for the Sharks. Yeah, Flyers are crushing. They normally crush a little bit, though, in these two products, so... Yeah. Honestly, one or two, one big name young gun would be nice. Farabee kind of creeped up into that big name territory. I think he's going to be real good. I think he'll be definitely better than Frost, so. But. Yeah, I mean, Yotes, you're hoping for Barrett Hayden, I guess. The Yotes and the Wild are and the Panthers are the three teams that normally have this surprise hit pop up every now and then. So, is Nico Sturm? I think Nico Sturm's Series 1. But I am very excited for the expansion draft, by the way. I am looking forward. I think I'm going to go full Seattle Kraken fan. I really like the management team. I just like following the expansion draft, too. The expansion draft is literally... I've done so many mock drafts for it. Just so much what can you do? Who can you target? What will the Buffalo Sabres pay you to get Jeff Skinner or to take Jeff Skinner? Because I think there's still a player there. So, yeah, I think the Kraken will be good. I don't think they'll be... it depends on what GMs do, but I don't think they'll be quite at the same level of Vegas. Timmins for the Avs, just because it's a second expansion around, but you never know with some GMs, so... I think some are smarter. Well, there's a Young Gun canvas of Rupsop for the Flyers, so we hit two special canvases in the two boxes, which is nice. Branstrom for the Senders. Solid. Cody Glass for Vegas on the portraits. I don't think they'll be quite Vegas level. Merzlikins blue for the Blue Jackets. Bemstrom for the Blue Jackets on the other one. So, yeah, the salary cap staying flat will definitely help. And players having an off year this year. Morgan Frost for the Flyers. It's a short year. We're probably going to see some GMs overreact to it. Draisaitl for the Oilers. Luoto for the Jets. Lustorainen for the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes are an interesting team to watch. I think they're just not even going to bother protecting certain players and just say, just take one. It's not worth us paying for them. Sabrin for the Senators. Kadri for the Avalanche, and that is all she wrote on that box, right? We got all of our young guns, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So a little bit of a weaker box again, but that happens. I mean, I think you can very easily convince Jeff Skinner, who wants to bet on himself to play hockey, to waive his no-move contract, to go to Seattle, a place where he might start off with ice, to a place where he might likely get playing time in a new role on a new team. There is still a player inside Jeff Skinner. His underlying numbers are still good enough to warrant, some sort of risk. Obviously, you'd want retention on that, and depending on what the assets come back with, But, again, a lot of people, just because a player has a no-move clause doesn't mean they'll actually, always use it. You can, a lot of times, brute force your way to make them use it. So, this way. Oh, yeah, no, there's no way they take Holtby. Holtby's contract's backloaded, too, dollar-wise, so $9.99. I mean, I expect the entire team to be better since Krug was fired. Gaudreau for the Flames on the green, and Trennan for the Predators on the Ice Premier's rookie. Yeah, I literally expect everyone on that team to be better. Ooh, $4.99. Ooh, 43. That could be jersey number technically. Bergeron for the Bruins, and Verhaeghe. Honestly, not a bad one for the Lightning. Tearing it up in Florida. But yeah. It's so weird. I think I talked about it in the Wednesday break. Kruger coming over was a coach that, like, yeah, I think he was going to be good. But Marner orange for the Leafs and Fahavery for the Capitals on the jersey. We'll stick you there. But, like, just his comments around Jeff Skinner, around the team in general, just really made me not want him to ever be a coach in the NHL ever again. And obviously what he did to my boy Rasmus Dahlin. Heiskanen for the Stars on the green. And Sub-Zero of Max Jones for the Ducks. And last pack, let's see a patch. It's a thick card. Probably one of the, like, helmets, I want to say. Or maybe like a scripts, but it goes, ooh, that's a good team. Eric Staal for the Wild. Buckets of Cale Makar to 99 for the Colorado Avalanche. There we go. That's a nice hit. That's a stand one. Who had him? Ryan. There you go. Yeah, he's playing with Barkov. He's getting a lot of ice time, but he's a good player. Like, it's the same thing with Marchessault. Like, Marchessault is a good player. There's a reason why the computer boys in Florida targeted him. All right. We now have an actual, like, legit stand-worthy card. That is a beautiful Makar bucket. I like those cards. They're a little bit goofy. I like goofiness. So, I mean, you know, good hit. Honestly, from a box of ice, getting the top rookie, you take those. You take the W's. And now it's time for artifacts. Overall, solid box. At the time of release would have been solid with the Makar, but I think the Verhaeghe aged better. So, all right, right side's normally been hits. So let's start left side for inserts. Let's see if we're going to get... We haven't had a wild card redemption in a while, so let's see something nuts here, though. Well, right out of the gate for Colorado, Byram to 299 on the rookie. Put that in the Young Guns pile there. Byram to 299 on the rookie. I love artifact rookie designs. They're so nice. They just, value-wise, they just don't hold up super well over time. Dougie Hamilton for the Hurricanes to 75 on the orange. Be interesting to see if he stays in Carolina. I remember when they tried to paint him out as being like a bad character on the team for going to museums. Marchand for the Bruins to 499. Isn't a break without Brad Marchand, as we like to say. Oh, yeah. I think the parallels are better, but Ruby of Wheeler to the Jets, $3.99. I think the parallels are better. Like, here, we'll just take a random Series 1 base. The parallels are, yeah, the parallels are definitely, like, straighter. There's literally, like, almost no overlap on that. There's a little bit on the back, but, like, it's nothing major, so... But yeah, the out of 999s are definitely like not great. Oh, Hamilton should definitely be on the 2022 Olympic team. That's a patch. We will save that. Well, will the patch beat out the rookie ice buckets? I don't know. Eichel for the Sabres on the Orem. And if you get that card and wondering why there's shipping on it, it's because it's an Orem card. They always have shipping, even though they look really nice. Yeah, Artifacts is normally a little bit like that. Just this year, it's a little bit worse. So, Vegas on the rookie redemption. I want to say Coughlin, but I'm not confident in that. Yeah, Coughlin. But yeah, definitely agreed there how it's the corners being beat up are always kind of They normally are a little bit tough just because whenever you have like non-white stock, it's going to look like it's just easier to show damage, right? And the foiling on the edge. It's just easier for damage to show. Zibanejad for the Rangers on the remnants. We'll put that there. And patch time. See what it's a stars patch, so. Oh, it's black. Oh, this could be big. Oh, who's got the Penguins? 1 of 3 black patch of Sidney Crosby. Ooh. Fotis. There you go. Honestly, the corners are not super horrible for a black foil card, which, oh boy. That honestly could be the hit of the break right there. That is a wicked card. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. All right. Sorry, Makar. You are not in the middle anymore. Like, this is just... No. Crosby, you're in the middle. You're just in the middle now. There we go. Like, I thought ice was good. Then we go ahead and hit a Crosby patch out of 3. Just a crazy hit. Congrats. That's a big one. Wow. Well, we definitely saved the heat for the end. That's for sure. Hopefully the cup, like, that could end up being one of the best cards in the break, honestly. Like, a Crosby dual patch to 3 is no easy feat to beat. Also, I'm very excited for when the break ends because I have leftover pretzels and chicken strips for dinner tonight. Have that and some cucumbers. It's going to be a really nice little dinner. Nice and healthy. Got myself an air fryer. Well, parents got me an air fryer for Christmas and been using that a lot lately. Things are amazing. All right. Well, let's see if we can top... I mean, if we can top the Makar in this, it'd just be nuts. Crosby green for the Penguins. And to $12.99, Beck Malenstein for the Capitals on the Ice Premier's rookie. I'm still not sure if I like the fact that you can tell which packs are the Ice rookies just based off the box numbers. We got another $2.49 coming. McKinnon for the Avs on the green. And Ryan Poehling for the Habs at $2.49. I mean, at the time, that would have been a pretty solid pull. Now, not so much. Wow, that is a very nice lineup there. Scheifele orange for the Jets. And Blake Lizotte for the Kings on the rookie jersey. Ooh, we got an exquisite here. I think it's just going to be a base exquisite, though. I still want to pull one of the retro rookie patch autos. Giroux for the Flyers and Max Jones for the Ducks to $3.99 on the exquisite base rookie. And I feel like we got an update rookie auto here. So probably like Heiskanen. Green of Kachuk for the Senators. And no, Cirelli for the Lightning. There you go, Kevin. Right? Yep. Cirelli on the blue Sub-Zero. These cards are really nice, by the way. I just love the look of those. I bought up a bunch of like homemade pretzels. Not like the little pretzels, but homemade. Fairby will bump you off now. I think Cirelli Auto's a little bit better. It's still like not major, but I like the Cirelli Auto a little bit better. I'm biased there, though, so. All right. Well, I mean, like, good luck beating the Crosby in this box. Yeah, last year, actually, the first time I've ever did a master case was of Ice last year, like my own personal. A lot of fun. I hit a PD auto out of 5. But yeah. All right, here we go. But yeah, it was a pretty, like, Overall for a master, it wasn't the best, but it's still solid. Latunov for the Sharks. I didn't hit an... I've always wanted to pull an out of 99 rookie for myself from Ice. That's always been one of my goals in card collecting. So I might give that a go again one year, but we'll see. Grubauer for the Avalanche to 299 on the copper. All right. Next up, ooh, we got an Aqua of Stamkos to the Lightning to 45. Nice one there. Bolts on a little bit of a shopping spree here. And I think if they like did artifacts in between like what it is and platinum, like stock wise, I think it'd be better, but I still like it. $4.99 on the Giroux Stars. All right. Our like, let's be honest, if we beat that Crosby, oh boy, it's gonna be really tough to beat that Crosby. Well, we have a black coming. Okay. I mean, it's not Crosby, but Brock Besser, 4 or 5 auto for the Canucks. I mean, really, for 2 random boxes of artifacts. That is just silly. Absolutely silly. Chris, there you go. I think it's your first break with us, Chris. Sorella, your lifetime on the stand's very short-lived here. We got a better card there. Like, look at that. And we still got a tin of the cup to come. That is pretty good. Yeah, the Lightning are really good overall. They're just top to bottom solid. Red Wings rookie redemption. Too bad this wasn't next year. You'd probably get a really good rookie. I think it's Brome. Yeah, it's Brome. Well, welcome. And again, like, thank you for checking out the breaks and just coming in here, chatting, having fun. That's really what it's all about. It's just having fun. At the end of the day, yes, it's nice to get nice hits along the way, but it's the journey along the way, right? Korshkov for the Leafs to $5.99 on the jerseys. Like, honestly, like, this card, these were 2 of the best artifacts boxes we've opened up. Doc out of 6 in the cup. I mean, that'd be pretty nasty, but... Well, horizontal dual jersey of Patrick Kane to 99 for Chicago. So, again, like, solid name on the jersey. That was a really good box of artifacts. Like, really good. All right. It's time. Everyone, gather up your cards. All your lucky charms. It is time for the cup. Let's slide these back. I don't think we're going to beat the Gretzky Lemieux dual auto from the case, but here we go. 70 there and 98 there for the serial numbers if you're superstitious like I am. I think, Kevin, you got that, right? I think if you're... Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. If you are interested in moving it, there was someone that reached out to me on Twitter the other day. And I can get you in contact with them if you want to, but obviously, like, your choice. Just let me know. I'll shoot you an email later, too. But here we go. 6 Doc RPAs. That would be great. Oh, this stuff is... okay. Yeah, again, if you're looking, like, there's definitely some people that have asked me if you want to move it or whatnot, and if you ever want, like, if you are interested, let me know. I can put you in contact with them. I don't know what their offers are, but just as a heads up. I'm just going to grab a quick pack of 180s here, which are right beside me. I have reorganized the office again. I always do that, but because I know we're going to have one card that we need to top load and sleeve out of here. At least one. Hopefully we have 2 or 3. So here we go. Good luck, everyone. I'd love to see a rookie patch auto to 99 from this. Again, another bucket list card that I'd like to pull, either just in a break or here. All right. Well, Panther Strike first on top. Decoy in. This is the hardest product to explain to people that like aren't familiar with modern card collecting. It's like, it's 6 cards? For how much? And it's like, well, you see, it's the premium one. Sounds good. Yeah. Again, like, that's a card that I would probably keep myself. So, all right. Tin is empty. I'm just going to check for orders on these, see what order we kind of want to go in. All right. Oh, we'll just go, I think we'll end in the middle, I guess. So here we go. Huberdeau for the Panthers to 249. And we'll go 2 off the back here. I think 2 off the back was the right call. It might have been actually 3 off the back. Yeah, it was 3 off the back. Rhett Gardner for the Stars to 36 on the rookie auto. Gardner for the Stars to 36. Who had him? That would be Brian. Trennan rookie patch auto to rookie patch to 249 for the Predators. Predators were Michael. Next up, signature materials update for the Pittsburgh Penguins, numbered 81 of 99 of Patrick Hornquist. So Penguins doubling up on some pretty nice cards here. All right, and I think I think we end on the one on the back here, but really nice rookie patch auto for the Columbus Blue Jackets. First time break luck here as well. Nolan with the Texier 3-color RPA, 249. And Shane, you had to wait till the end, but to 8 Carey Price patch auto. That's a really nice patch auto. So nothing like 2 really nice cards in here. Nothing like the Gretzky Lemieux, but 2 really nice cards. Honestly, that Crosby's probably the hit of the break, which is nuts. So, and I mean, like, getting a Crosby patch out of 3 is probably the best. So, but nice price patch to end it to 8. Like, really, really nice card. The Texier is nice as well. Like, honestly, out of the 249s, there really aren't that many players better than Texier on that checklist. So, quick little recap here, but everything will get sorted and dropped off. Next week's breaks are going to likely go up Monday. It'll be Group Break 100, which, again, is going to be a very, very fun break. Lots of different mixes of products. Whew, still shaking a little bit there. Honestly, I think we go this. So, but yeah. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. Again, really just absolutely sick night. So, McCarr rookie ice buckets auto 299. The Texier 3-color RPA to 249. The Besser auto to 5. Price to 8 for the Habs. And then Crosby to 3 for the Penguins. 100 is hockey. It is hockey. It is, you'll see some of the products that were in today. I mean, you'll see, and the plan was to save one of the tins of the cups for that break. So that is happening. You'll see some products that you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe a little bit of SP Authentic from last year in there. A little bit of Series 1, Series 2 hobby action. It's a really fun mixer. But yeah, thank you everyone for coming out. Hopefully you had some fun. Again, if you were shut out in this break, make sure you get something. But those breaks should go live Monday. Just stay tuned to your emails and social media. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to next week. And Series 2 should be coming out next week, so we might have a release day break of that as well. So, but yeah, awesome break. And again, let's end on this guy, because why not? What a beauty. All right. Thanks again, and see you next week.